What the fuck are we doing? Oh, fuck me, I've never done a gainer. Holy shit. Alright, have a go on, bro. 3. Oh, bam, bam. Stand it in.
And here is the picture, which appears to be an image from one of the jumpers. You can see the man is wearing a business suit and a shirt and pants. It can't be verified, but the reflections do seem to match yesterday's plunge.
Yeah, my name's Byles, jumper from Sydney. Grew up around Western Sydney, 7 Hills, sort of Blacktown, Toongabbie area. Yeah, that's pretty much where I've been the whole time. Sort of stick around the same area. Bit scared to go outside, I guess. I used to always be out adventuring, and then started getting into photography, started taking photos of birds, spiders, snakes, lizards, fucking, you name it. I was taking photos of them. Then I started doing the rock balancing shit. You know, you fucking balance it. Started doing that, and then I used to go down in there and do it in there and take a photo with the gorge in the background. Anyway, I took one of the other guys up through there in case the park was closed. We can still get up to the exit. It's just a trek and a half. So we sort of started walking up a hill, and I was like, oh, I might just wait here and then I'll cruise down the gorge and just meet at the landing. I turned around, I was like, fuck, you reckon that's jumpable? And I was like, fuck, it looks pretty good. So I'll laser it one day. Like, this is before I was jumping, I was just ground crewing. Did my course, came back, I was pretty confident, and then went and looked at it and I was like, fuck, this is a bit game on. Told a mate, he came out and he's like, it's not a jump. I was like, all right, sweet, all good. And then I turned around to my other mate and I was like, it's a fucking jump. I'm gonna jump this cunt, you watch. So I went out there probably 4 or 5 times. Eventually, yeah, conditions were good and I was like, today's the day, it just sort of clicked. Got out there, you know, it was primo. I was like, all right, sweet, geared up. Fucking threw out a static line and then went for it. Nailed it. It was good. It was a bit of a fucking hairy landing. Like, landed all good, but could have landed bad. Jumped that a few times and then told my mate, I was like, oh, you know the one? Well, I was meant to say the one and it said, you know the Omen? And then that's how the Omen got its name. So there's been some good stuff off there and there's been some bad. For a pretty fresh jump, there's been some gnarly shit happen there. But yeah, everything's pretty fucking good about the jump. You can go there pretty much any time. If the wind's good, you know, you can send it. It's just the thermals, and there's people down in the gorge sometimes, but 9 times out of 10 it's dead, like this morning. Good taking someone like Farrell out there, you know, he's got fucking hundreds of jumps, like hundreds of jumps. And then I'm taking him to my jump, you know, doing that. And then Scotty from Perth came over, took him out, took a couple of the boys from here out, all my mates I take out there, you know. If the newer jumpers come out, they just ground crew it, and even still, you know, they're just like, fuck, this is fucking pretty rad, you know. But yeah, that's sort of one of my favourite jumps, I think, just because it's got a bit of meaning behind it. Not long after that, I was in there jumping dodgy, or I was going to jump dodgy, had my laser to laser some stuff, and I found something else, and I was like, fuck, this looks pretty jumpable. Lasered it up, and it was like 43 metres or something to the tree, and I was like, oh, fucking heaps high. Geared up, fuck it, I'm sending it. Jumped off, that tree was not 43 metres away. I didn't look at the trigonometry, it was the wrong fucking, I just looked at direct or something, I can't remember. So yeah, I'd fucking flown past the tree, it was like, whoa, fuck me, I should have made my static shorter. Anyway, flew down the whole gorge. Yeah, opened up another jump, so didn't know what to call it, called it Dodgy 3, because someone, I don't know who opened Dodgy 2, but whoever named it, we don't know what it is. That was my first cliff jump, and we were like, fuck, what do we call it? Just Dodgy 2. And then I opened the other one and I was like, well, fuck, I might as well just call it Dodgy 3. So yeah, Dodgy 1, 2 and 3. Every time we go there, my mate's like, oh, what are we jumping? Dodgy 1, 2 or 3? And I'm like, Dodgy 1, he goes, is that the static line? It's like, guys, you can handhold it. And he goes, I thought that was Dodgy 2. That's fucking, every time, you just can't remember the numbers. I think I'm the only one that fucking remembers them. I think because I fucking jump them fucking nearly every week. So that's sort of how that name come up for the Omen, and then open up the ones further down the gorge, which is Dodgy 3, which should have been a better name. Sorry, Farrell.